across from you each day. A million things I want to say, but every word gets trapped inside. So I just smile and let it slide. You talk of dreams, of someone new, of hopes that don't include us two. And I just laugh like I don't care, while holding on to love I bear. I'm loving you quietly, like wind that moves invisibly. I hold you close in every line, but never dare to cross the sign. You'll never know, you'll never see, but I've been loving you quietly. I write your name in empty songs and play them loud when night feels long. Each lyric hides what I don't show, the kind of love you'll never know. I'm loving you quietly, like wind that moves invisibly. I hold you close in every line, but never dare to cross the sign. You'll never know, you'll never see, but I've been loving you quietly. And if one day you feel a trace of something warm you can't quite place, it's me, still here behind the scene, in every space you've ever been. I won't disturb the life you chose, but part of me will never close. I'm loving you silently, eternally. She floats beneath the chandelier. The room forgets that I am here. Her dress in motion, soft and white, like memories I hide at night. She laughs with someone I don't know. The lights are low, but her face glows. She leans in close, their hands alive, while I trace silence line by line. She dances, I wait, just a shadow at the gate. She moves where I can never be. A on borrowed time. She dances out away, just a shadow at the gate. She moves where I can never be, a ghost within her melody. I'm close enough to feel her grace, but not the one she turns to face. And if she glanced, would she recall the man who used to have it all? She dances, I fade in corners where the music plays. I loved her soft, I loved her true, but someone else now fills her view. She'll never know how long I stayed. She dances and I wait. The road is flat, the sky is wide, nothing but time and pain to hide. Your letter folded in my vest, still bleeding through my leather chest. I passed the town where we first kissed. Now it's a shadow in the mist. No signs, no names, just bitter air. I reach for you, but you're not there. And every mile forgets me too, just like the way I lost you. It's a long ride to Lonesome, where no one waits and hearts go numb. The trail is dust, the sky's gone gray, but I still ride day after day. The wind don't whisper, the wheels don't hum, just this long ride to Lonesome. If home's a place where someone stays, then I've been gone 1,000 days. It's a long ride to Lonesome, with every night my soul succumbs. I thought I'd heal by moving on, but every step just proves me wrong. And I'll keep riding till I'm done on this long ride to Lonesome. If home's a place where someone stays, then I've been gone 1,000 days. It's a long ride soul succumbs. I thought I'd heal by moving on, but every step just proves me wrong. And I'll keep riding till I'm done on this long ride to Lonesome. I rolled into a silent town where no one smiled, no one looked around. They used to know my horse and coat, but now they act like ghosts that float. The diners closed, the bars run dry. The sheriff nods but passes by. You once stood waving from the gate. Now that old house just stares with hate. I thought I'd find a piece of peace, but all I found was cold release. This is the town that forgot my name, where love once bloomed, then died in shame. No one recalls the man I was. No one believes in what I lost. You were my reason, now I'm just a flame in the town that forgot my name. If I leave now, would someone care? Or will I vanish in dry air? This is the town that forgot my name, and maybe I deserve the blame. You gave it all, I gave you pain. Now nothing here feels quite the same. Just echoes, dust, and silent blame in the town that forgot my name. If I leave now, would someone care? Or will I vanish in dry air? You gave it all, I gave you pain. Now nothing here feels quite the same. Just echoes, dust, and silent blame in the town that forgot my name.
You packed your bag at 3 a.m. No goodbye, no final hymn. Your boots still echo on the floor, but I don't hear them porch light burning low, as if you thought I'd want to know. The air was thick, the dust was mean, but your goodbye was clean and lean. You moved like wind that won't look back. I stood still as the world turned black. You were gone before the dust had settled, like a ghost that never meddled. I blinked once, you disappeared. All that love just reared and veered. Gone so fast the pain still pedaled. You were gone before the dust had settled. I called your name to empty skies. Even the moon refused replies. I walked the fields we used to roam, but felt more stranger than at home. Now every town looks just like you, with cafe lights and denim blue. But no one's eyes can hold me still, like yours once did against my will. They say the dust will settle down, but it still spins when you're not around. I breathe it in, taste the truth. I'm stuck somewhere in our lost youth. You were gone before the dust had settled, before the tears could be wrestled. You took the wind, you took the past, you left a trail that never lasts. I ride with ghosts, but still I'm nettled. You were gone before the dust had settled.
I buried my boots by the canyon's edge. Red earth turns red and dreams a ledge. They walk through fire, snow, and shame, but never made it back the same. They knew the weight of every mile, of every tear you wore with style. They bore my steps through love and war, but can't walk you to my door. I dug the hole with trembling hands and prayed you'd see what no one stands. Buried boots and borrowed time, a trail too broken to define. I left them deep in desert ground, so I won't hear their echo sound. You walked away, I lost my roots. Now all I have are buried boots. You said a cowboy never begs, but I drop low with shattered legs. You said the sky would always guide, but stars just blink and never bite. A stranger asked why I walked bare. I smiled and said she ain't back there. He nodded slow, like men who know the kind of grief that doesn't show. If you ever ride this road again and find my boots beneath the sand, just know I stopped to save my soul before the leather took its toll. Buried boots beneath the dust, with every ounce of worn out trust. she still cares. But clouds don't speak, they only stare. I searched the stars for some old sign, but found no light that once was mine. I rode through night, through freezing wind, and with every thought she might begin to call me back, to leave a trace. But all I found was empty space. I'm just a man beneath the blue, and she's a dream I once held true. The sky don't answer cowboys, no matter how they plead. It listens soft and turns away and leaves them to their need. I shout her name in valleys deep, but only silence dares to keep. The sky don't answer cowboys, and now it won't answer me. Desert sand, the wind erased it from my hand, like time itself had made it right to let her vanish with the night. The sky don't answer cowboys, no matter how they plead. It listens soft, then turns away and leaves them to their need. I shout her name in valleys deep, but only silence dares to keep. The sky don't answer cowboys, and now it won't answer me. I'll ride until the stars go cold, but I won't find the hand I hold. The sky don't answer cowboys, but still we ride and try. We hope in vain, we speak her name till even echoes die.
The fire crackles like it knows. The secrets only silence shows. The night wraps tight around my knees, while memories ride midnight breeze. Your laugh once danced in flames like these. Now all I hear are distant pleas. The logs burn slow like our last fight. Too late to change, too lost for light. I whisper low, the smoke replies with names I never learned to hide. There are campfire ghosts in every spark. They hum our our songs when nights grow dark. I pour you wine on desert sand, pretend you're still there by my hand. The fire fades, the cold reclaims, but campfire ghosts still know our names. I tell the stars what I can't say to the ghost who never walked away. You sat across with eyes like storms. Now all I feel are shifting forms. No letter left, no photos torn, just smoke that rises every morn. I speak to shadows with regret. They answer back in silhouette. If fire could call the lost ones near, would you appear and calm this fear? But only embers ever glow, while love long gone forgets to show. There are campfire ghosts I can't dismiss. They wear your smile, they steal your kiss. And every time I try to rest, they crawl like wind into my chest. I sleep alone, I drink, I boast, but deep inside I host your ghost. The saddle groans like it's alive. It knows the weight, I still survive. Each leather strap bears yesterday, where love and loss both lost their way. I ride at dusk through canyon breath, where silence sounds like whispered. Your voice comes back in drifting wind, a sound I wish would never end. No man rides alone too long without a memory tagging along. There are echoes in the saddle of your laugh, your storm, our battle. Each hoofbeat sings your name again and rolls it out like desert rain. I ride the trail, no map, no paddle, only ghosts and echoes in the saddle. You joke I'd marry open plains, now they're my church, and you're the stain. I never meant to let you down, but cowboys ain't made to settle down. The horse don't ask where we may go, she just follows pain I never show. I feed her well, but starve my soul, still hoping you might make me whole. I wrote you letters, burned them slow. Each one said what I couldn't show. If
ashes talk, then you must know I never meant to let you go. There are echoes in the saddle, no town, no kiss, no bed to straddle, just me and roads and dust I trust, still chasing what we left to rust. And if I fall in final shadow, let them hear echoes in the saddle.
The sky broke open as I rode through memories I never showed. Each raindrop stung like things unsaid, like all the words I left for dead. My coat soaked through my boots so warm, but still I ride through love that's torn. The road behind is washed away, but your goodbye still floods my day. No storm outside can match my storm. You were the eye that kept me warm. There's rain on the saddle and tears on my face, still chasing a shadow I'll never replace. You left in silence, I stayed in pain. Now all I ride is cold and rain. No dry place, no warm embrace, just rain on the saddle and time I waste. You were the sun I never held. Now I'm just lost in what we spelled. There's rain on the saddle and hurt in my grip. Your name still burning on my lip. I'd turn back time if time would bend. But rain don't stop and roads don't end. I found her saddle by the stall, The leather crack, the rain still fall. She rode out west with fire and grace, but left no sign, no forwarding trace. I held the horn where her hand lay, still warm from all our yesterday. The stirrups swung like they still knew the rhythm of the girl I knew. The barn is quiet but feels alive, like something more than ghosts survive. Her saddle's still there but she ain't around, just hanging on like hope unbound. I walk the fields, I scan the sky, still asking why she said goodbye. Her saddle's still there in morning glare, like she might come back, but she's nowhere. They say cowgirls don't cry for long, but she broke silence into song. And every creak of that old wood reminds me she was more than good. Her saddle's still there but she ain't around, just hanging on like hope unbound. I walk the fields, I scan the sky, still asking why she said goodbye. Her saddle's still there in morning glare, like she might come back, but she's nowhere. But she's nowhere. If I could ride to where she ran, I'd trade my boots to hold her hand. Her saddle's still there in dust and time, and every inch of it was mine. A lie, let her go, I let her ride. Now emptiness is what I hide. Her saddle waits like whispered prayer, but deep inside I know she's not there. She left a note on the old oak door, said don't come looking, not no more. Her perfume lingered in the room, but faded fast like desert bloom. The wind it howled through broken glass, as if it mourned what couldn't last. I saddled up with empty eyes and watched the sun begin to die. I whisper low, I speak her name, but silence answers just the same. Now there's dust on her name, on every wall, in every place where she would call. The letters fade, the voice is gone, but I still feel her hanging on. I where we first met. The water dry, the sky had wept. A crow flew by like it just knew that love like ours don't make it through. Now there's dust on her name on every wall, in every place where she would call. The letters fade, the voice is gone, but I still feel her hanging on. I ride alone, I take the blame, for all that's left is dust on her name. Maybe one day she'll forgive the cowboy heart I couldn't give. There's dust on her name, but not my mind. She's in each mile I leave behind. No storm, no flame can wash the shame. I'm cursed to carry dust on her name. I checked the map, but all was torn by every place we once were born. The red lines faded, paths untrue, no compass left that leads to you. Stars don't point like they once did. They only shine where truth is hid. I ride alone through open fate, with nothing left to navigate. There are no maps left to follow, just empty roads and mornings hollow. Your voice once led like burning light, now silence rides with me each night. I search for home, for heart to borrow, but I'm lost without your light. I crossed old towns you used to name. They echo back, but not the same. The gravel shakes beneath my ride, still hoping you'll be there to guide. There are no maps left to follow, just empty roads and mornings hollow. Your voice once led like burning light, now silence rides with me each night. chair. In Lubbock town, she left me there. Her boots clicked out the hardwood floor. I couldn't stop her at the door. The jukebox played our final song. I stayed too quiet, she stayed too strong. I held a bottle like regret while she lit a smoke and said forget. And I just watched her disappear, like I'd rehearsed it every year. I left my name in Lubbock on a wall they might repaint, but even paint won't hide the sound of things we lost but can't explain. I left my name in silence where no one dares to look. I left my heart in Lubbock, and she never gave it back. They say that town's a passing place, but it still holds her haunting face. I ride through counties, wind and sky, but none erase her last goodbye. I left my name in Lubbock on a wall they might repaint, but even paint won't hide the sound of things we lost but can't explain. I left my name in silence where no one dares to look. I left my soul in Lubbock, and she never gave it back. I don't expect a second try. Some ghosts don't talk, they only cry. I left my name in Lubbock, where barroom ghosts still know that even cowboys lose themselves when love decides to go. Sit across from you each day, a million things I want to say, but every word gets trapped inside. So I just smile and let it slide. You talk of dreams, of someone new, of hopes that don't include us two. And I just laugh like I don't care, while holding on to love I bear. I'm loving you quietly.
write your name in empty songs and play them loud when night feels long. Each lyric hides what I don't show, the kind of love you'll never know. I'm loving you quietly, like wind that moves invisibly. I hold you close in every line, but never dare to cross the sign. You'll never know, you'll never see, but I've been loving you quietly. And if one day you feel a trace of something warm you can't quite place, it's me, still here behind the scene, in every space you've ever been. I won't disturb the life you chose, but part of me will never close. I'm loving you silently, eternally. I found your hat on the old oak post, still hanging like it missed you most. Felt the brim and saw the dust, like your goodbye had turned to rust. You wore it low when days were bright, and tilted back in candlelight. Now it sits in hollow grace, like time forgot your laughing face. I reach to hold what won't return, and let the desert silence burn. The hat you left behind still breathes in every breeze that cuts through the leaves. It shades my thoughts, it hides my ache, but never stops the hearts it breaks. You rode away, left time unkind, but I still wear the hat you left behind. I walk the barn, I hear your boots. The echo there still bears your roots. Your scent still clings to leather worn, like Sunday dreams we never mourned. A woman once asked who it belonged. I said to someone long gone but strong. She smiled, then walked back to the crowd, while I stayed lost beneath that shroud. If I could wear it one more night and see you there by firelight, would you stay?
It holds the things we left unsaid. And when I die, just lay it flat on my chest beside your hat. The lights were dimmer than before. Crowd was quiet, boots hit the floor. You weren't there to cheer me on, just empty bleachers, dusk and song. I grabbed the reins but lost my heart. The bull was mean, the night fell apart. The rodeo just felt so wrong. Without your smile, I don't belong. I rode for pride, I rode for pain, but all I felt was your refrain. This is the saddest rodeo, where no one claps and no winds blow, just dust and echoes of your name, and me pretending it's the same. I tip my hat, but I don't show that this is the saddest rodeo. They say real cowboys never cry, but I wiped one tear beneath the sky. This is the saddest rodeo, where love once lived but had to go. And every ride and every fall just makes me miss you through it all. I ride alone, I ride too slow through this, the saddest rodeo. This is the saddest rodeo, where love once lived but had to go. And every ride and every fall just makes me miss you through it all. I ride alone, I ride too slow through this, the saddest rodeo. I lit the fire where we once lay, beside the tent on that red clay. The stars were out, the wind was low, laid out her cup, kept things clean. I waited long past midnight's fall, but silence answered every call. I brewed her tea out of old routine, laid out her cup, kept things clean. I waited long past midnight's fall, but silence answered every call. I should have known she'd not return, but I still sat and let it burn. The fire burned without her, like I pretend I'm fine, but ashes don't lie softly, they always leave a sign. The flames still danced, the sparks still flew, but none of it felt true. The fire burned without her, and I burned without her too. I told the night our old refrain, the one that carried both our names, but only smoke replied the time and took her laugh with every line. The fire burned without her, like I pretend I'm fine, but ashes don't lie softly, they always leave a sign. The flames still danced, the sparks still flew, but none of it felt true. The fire burned without her, and I burned without her too. Some loves don't die, they just retreat to where the heart forgets to beat. The fire burned without her, but I stayed just the same, watching shadows form a shape and whisper out her name. I let it burn until it dimmed and knew I'd never see her again. The fire burned, and so did I.
I poured you out with every glass. Thought I could bury all we had down the throat of 100 nights, but your ghost still flickers in the lights.
Barroom floors and empty stairs, smoke rings curl like your old glares. The jukebox breaks in minor keys, and I still beg on broken knees.
A toast to pain, I drink to sleep, but some scars are just too deep. There's a place where whiskey can't reach, where your name still burns beneath. It's not the lips, it's not the taste, it's the silence I can't erase. I drink and pray for peace to breach, but you're still there where whiskey couldn't reach.
I chased your echo down each shot, Each swallow said what I forgot.
But in the quiet past the noise, I hear your breath, I hear your voice. The barkeep knows my shaking hand. He pours without me making plans. He knows your name, though never met, 'cause I'll spill it in regret.
The bottle's empty, I remain a man unhealed, a heart in chains. And if I ride to heaven's gate, I'll ask if God can medicate.
There's a place where whiskey can't reach, where your goodbye carved too deep. No matter how the bourbon flows, some love just lives in shadows. So I'll ride on past every breach, chasing ghosts whiskey couldn't reach.
Your jacket's still behind the door, stained with dust and something more. It used to hold the shape of you, now it just hangs like lovers do. I trace the seams with calloused hands, as if they'd map where we began. The collar torn, the sleeves still warm, like memories caught in a thunderstorm. No stitch can mend what time can't spare, but still I wear your absence there. Leather and loss, the things you leave, wrapped in scent, I still believe. Each zipper closed another part of what we broke of my worn heart. You're gone, but grief still comes across in every thread of leather and loss. We danced in rain on county roads. Now I just walk where silence grows. I wear your coat in every town, like armor made to hold me down. It's not the warmth I miss the most, it's knowing love can turn to ghost. It creaks when I take every breath, like whispers trapped in cloth and death. If pain could fade like ink on tags, I'd shed this skin, these memory rags. But you stitch love so deep inside, this coat still holds the way you cried. Leather and loss, that's what
There's a motel sign that flickers red where I laid down my aching head. The coffee's stale, the night is wide, and there's no more you on the other side. I light one smoke, then light one more, each puff a memory I can't ignore. Your voice still hums in static sound, like ghostly songs from town shut down. I try to drift, I try to sleep, but you're the ache I always keep. Cigarettes and quiet roads, that's all I've got since you let go. Each mile fades like falling snow, but your shadow walks where I still go. I tried to lose you in the smoke, but every breath just makes me choke. A barroom jukebox cracks our song. It don't feel right, it don't feel wrong. Just hollow notes and echoes dry, like the last time you said goodbye. No headlights in my rearview frame, just empty sky and broken names. I ride to nowhere just to move, but can't outrun the things I prove. Maybe I loved you too damn much. Maybe silence is our crush. I thought I'd burn you from my chest, but you're the ash I can't forget. Cigarettes and quiet roads, no destination, just the load of loving someone